What's up, guys? Thank you. Oh, let me actually record on this mic. All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am HDK, and I like to make videos about technology and anything else I can get my hands on, like a car, shoes. I want to review everything, and I would also love to get suggestions from you guys for what I should review next. And if this sounds like what you like to see, then subscribe. I'm just getting started. I love technology. I love reviewing it, showing it, testing it out, and having fun with the technology and sharing my experience with you guys. But I also want to vlog. I haven't really done that, but I do want to do that. And I want to do other fun things, make other awesome videos. So this video is going to be about 10 reasons why you should consider purchasing the iPhone XS Max. Reason number 1, this is in order, and it is the display. This phone has a 6.5-inch Super Retina HD OLED True Tone display. It's much better than the original Retina display that had a pixel density of 326 ppi, but this display has a resolution of 2688 by 1242 pixels, which comes out to a pixel density of 458 ppi. This has a sharp display. It's not the sharpest. The Note 9 has a sharper display than this, but it doesn't really matter. This phone has a 6.5-inch display, and the Note 9 has a 6.4-inch display. I'm not saying which one's better, but all I'm saying is the iPhone has a great display. It's impossible for me to make out the pixels, and watching videos and playing games on this is a whole different experience, especially with this bezel-less display. I know there's a notch, but this phone has a notch. Get used to it. Also, the True Tone display definitely does make it more comfortable using the phone. What it basically does is it allows Apple devices to measure the light in a room to strike the proper color balance and intensity on the screen, which makes the screen less annoying to my eyeballs, which means I can use it for a longer period of time without feeling discomfort. Reason number 2 is the camera. The iPhone has a dual 12 megapixel cameras on the back with Smart HDR and OIS. On the front, it has a 7 megapixel camera, and the iPhone is the only phone that can record in 4K 60 frames per second without any restrictions, which means you can record for as long as your phone lasts. Unlike other Android devices like Samsung and OnePlus 6, those phones you can only record 4K videos for 5 minutes. So that's why I like the iPhone XS Max, because I don't have no restrictions with the 4K, and the 4K videos look amazing. Most of my videos were shot with the iPhone XS Max. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link to one of my videos that I vlogged with the iPhone XS Max in the description box below. Reason number 3, this is IP68 certified, which means this can last 2 meters underwater for 30 minutes. And I've used this at the water park and the phone survived. I've taken this in the pool with me. I'm pretty comfortable taking this phone around water. Reason number 4, performance. I know you saw that coming. This phone has Apple's newest A12 Bionic chip with 4GB of RAM, and this new chip is supposed to be 15% faster in CPU and 50% faster in GPU compared to the older A11 Bionic chip. So what's it like using it daily? Well, you're using a phone that's pretty much not gonna overheat. It has never overheated for me. Even when I played games, it doesn't really heat up like that, and the phone I don't think I've ever seen it stutter or freeze or anything like that. It hasn't slowed down yet, and it just keeps on going. When it comes to performance, this gets an A+. Reason number 5 is the color of the phone. This phone comes in 3 different colors: space gray, silver, or gold, and I have the gold one, and the gold really does look nice, especially when there's light reflecting on it, or if it's just laying down on desk. This phone looks nice. I know there are some people that are going to get the iPhone XS Max just because of the color gold, and I'm not one of those people. But I do like the color gold. And the body of the phone is quite durable. I've been using this phone without a case, and the back is still looking good. There's barely any scratches. And the scratches that are on the phone, it's kind of hard to see because of the color. Reason number 6, this has to do with Apple as a whole company, and it is Apple's customer service. If your phone's not working or something's wrong with it in the inside, Apple's going to replace it, or they're going to help you fix it, and there's always a store nearby you. Number 7, iMessage and FaceTime. This is one of the main reasons why people stay or switch to the iPhone, and that's one of the reasons why I like the iPhone. iMessage and FaceTime makes it simple for you to connect with your friends and family all over the world. So if I'm living in United States and I want to call someone in UK, I can for free as long as I'm using iMessage or FaceTime. And of course, you got to be connected to the Wi-Fi because that's how this whole thing works. And now with the new iOS 12.1 update, you can FaceTime 32 people at once and have a party together. Number 8, Face ID. I know there are people who think fingerprint sensor is better or it should still have the fingerprint sensor, but I'm the person that thinks no, Face ID is much better than the fingerprint sensor because it's more accurate, reliable, and it works most of the time, unlike the fingerprint sensor, which, I had a lot of, oh, I can't read your fingerprint. But Face ID, that barely happens to me. And it works at nighttime too. Face ID is just going to keep on getting better. Compared to the Face ID in the iPhone X, the iPhone XS has a little faster Face ID that recognizes your face faster and unlocks faster. The Face ID on the iPhone X is still reliable and it works like it's supposed to. So in my experience of using iPhones, I found Face ID to be much more reliable and faster than Touch ID. Face ID, it doesn't matter if your finger's wet. Touch ID, if your finger's wet or if it's oily or something is in your finger, it's not going to unlock your phone. But Face ID, I just put it up my face and it unlocks the phone. Simple as that. Reason number 9, ecosystem. Apple has a great ecosystem. They've been doing this for a long time. I have not seen any other company do it like Apple has done it. And once you're in the ecosystem, you're pretty much stuck in there. There are a lot of Apple products like the Apple Watch, Apple AirPods, CarPlay, HomePod, Beats, pretty much any Apple product. They all work together and it just makes it so much more simple to use Apple products. This is the last reason. Reason number 10. It is the battery life. I'm going to be straight up. The iPhone XS Max has one of the best battery life in the smartphone game. Compared to the Note 9, as you guys know, I had the Note 9. When I took it to work from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., well, I would be out from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., and I would be coming home with 20% battery life in the Note 9, which has a 4,000 milliamp battery. And the iPhone XS Max has a 3,174 milliamp battery, and when I took it out at 9 a.m. and came back home at 10 p.m., the battery would be at around 50 to 40%, and I was just mind blown on how good the battery life was, how long it lasted. I was able to play games and just use my phone much longer than the Note 9. Don't get me wrong, the Note 9 has a good battery life as well. I'm just comparing them because I've had the Note 9 and the iPhone XS Max. So overall, the iPhone has a great battery life that's going to easily last you throughout the whole day. And this is one of the best phones I've ever used. So what do you guys think? Do you agree? If you don't, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you do agree, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.